It's so steep.
Are you wearing socks?
Hunter and I had an absolutely amazing trip to North Cascades National Park. We kickstarted the trip south of Bellingham and went on a hike in Larrabee State Park that overlooked all of the San Juan Islands and was absolutely gorgeous. It was a great way to kickstart the trip, driving 4 hours from Bay Center, Washington, up to here and then going on an 8-mile hike. It killed half of the day without having to start super early. We got unbelievably lucky to line our trip up with one of my best friends from Colorado being in Bellingham. We stopped at a pull-off on Chuckanut Drive and watched the sunset and got to have dinner with her and her twin. The next day is when we really got into it. We headed to the park first thing in the morning and stopped at the visitor center like we always do to get our magnet, our stickers, and our postcards. After that, we headed out on our first hike in the park. This weekend, we hiked close to 25 miles with almost 10,000 feet of elevation gain over 2 days. We had a beautiful view of these alpine lakes from our first hike, and it was one of the hardest hikes I've ever done. The scramble at the top was very exposed and very intense, but the view payoff at the top was very worth it. As you can see, I was struggling the whole way up, but I would do it again.
It's so steep. Cheers.
After recharging with dinner, we got up in the morning and headed out for our next hike. We intended to do Cascade Pass, which is the most popular hike in the park. We got there at about 10 a.m. on a Saturday, and there were cars lined up about a mile from the trailhead. After driving down this bumpy road, all of our food in the food cabinet was on the floor when we arrived at the trailhead. Parked at a steep angle, we picked it all up and headed out on our hike. The views on Cascade Pass were amazing, and I understand now why this is the most popular hike in the park. After getting to the top of Cascade Pass, we had not yet seen any goats, but we could see them a little further up the trail towards Doubtful Lake. We continued up the trail where we saw a mama goat and her baby, and they just chomped on some food right in front of us, using the trail as their walkway through the park. We finally got to the top and saw the view of Doubtful Lake, which was absolutely gorgeous. This hike was one of our favorites. It was so beautiful, and even though we were tired from the day before, it was worth it to keep going. The trip down from Cascade Pass wasn't much better, as something turned our water faucet on and our entire freshwater tank was emptied, overflowing onto the floor of the camper. After cleaning that up, we also cleaned ourselves up in the Skagit River, as we were very dirty from our hike. After an evening of chores, we continued our journey the next day, driving Highway 20 through the park and over Rainy Pass and Washington Pass, seeing all of the beautiful views along the way. We then dropped into the cute town of Winthrop and had lunch with our friend from our EMT course. We continued on our way home, stopping at Costco and getting the last of our weekend chores done before heading home for Hunter to head to work the next day. North Cascades became one of our favorite national parks very quickly, and we already can't wait to go back. I hope you enjoyed all of the beautiful views in this video as much as I did, and like and subscribe for more adventures in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!